Sugar, sugar. Wow.
Uh-oh.
It's Todd Helms, a new transfer student.
Look at Laura.
Isn't he gorgeous?
Laura.
He's a mite tall. Probably a pituitary problem.
Oh, gosh. Look at Laura. Uh-oh. Look
Hi.
at her.
I'm Todd Helms.
Oh, me too.
She said, me too.
I'm Laura Winslow.
I'm here to apply for the waiter job.
It's Phil.
Steve. You trying to step on her.
Oh, no, it isn't. Applications are over here. Phil went out and talked to Rachel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at her. Steve, look. She's looking at him like how you look at her, huh?
Gee willikers. Our hormones are stampeding.
Right, yeah, for real. Look at Laura. Look at Laura. Look at Laura. Laura. Woo. Get her, Steve.
Laura, why are you ogling that giraffe? Steve, Todd happens to be a great basketball player. He led his whole school to the state championship. Well, I was just re-elected equipment manager of the golf team.
No, Steve, that's not gonna get. Look at Laura. Look at Steve. That's not gonna get it. Look at Laura. Oh, Lord, you get on my nerves. Oh.
Anybody needs a putter, they come to me.
Okay, Steve. Okay.
Waiter.
I mean, congratulations.
Look at her. Yeah. Poor Steve.
Well, then I'll just buy me some stilts and a winter back.
Oh no, that's not.
Fine.
Look at Steve. He's trying to get it. He's trying to get in the weight room. Trying to lift. Look, he saw what Laura likes. Look at Steve. He's trying.
I feel great.
Not me. I've lost Laura.
Well, Steve, look on the bright side. You never had her.
You never had at all.
Man, Todd's my rival. The only obstacle between me and my lady Laura.
The only obstacle between you and Laura is you.
Steve? Yeah? Can I talk to you for a second about Todd? Gee, Todd this, Todd that. I'm getting tired of hearing about your hot toddy.
For real.
Look, Steve, I know it's a lot to ask, but I really appreciate it if you tutor Todd.
Mm.
Well, Laura, do you realize what you're asking?
She doesn't.
I'm jealous of Todd. You want me to help him. Why, you might as well drop a boulder on my foot. Shove bamboo shoots under my fingernails. Scoop my eyeballs out with a melon ball.
Oh, poor Steve.
So what are you doing?
Laura thought about it for a second. So what you doing? Come on, Laura.
Now, I'll think about it.
So Laura still doesn't understand right now. But see, this is the thing about Laura. You got to give her time. She kind of thinks about things, but she's not really thinking about it right now. And understanding what it is that Steve is feeling. She doesn't get it right now. Poor little Stevie. Here comes Todd.
Look, I hate to keep bugging you, but I'm really desperate. I'm gonna fail math, and you're my only hope.
He does look like Laura's type, a little pretty boy, a little tall. Well, I shouldn't say little. Look tall, pretty boy.
Please tutor me.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, go get your books.
You're the best.
This is so big of Steve right here. This is so big of him.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Urkel. I'm sorry, Mr. Urkel.
Oh, Laura.
Is Steve there? Oh, no, don't bother him if he's making pizza. He can just... Hello?
Here I am.
I could have been here sooner, but you caught me in mid-twirl. Steve, you didn't have to rush over. I just wanted to tell you that Ty got a B in geometry, thanks to your tutoring.
Oh.
Oh, gee, that's swell.
Right.
I just hope you crazy...
Right. Steve said, yeah, well, that's swell. Laura, Steve don't care. Steve don't care about that boy.
Excuse me, I'll just head back to Urkelhead and throw myself on the cheese grater.
Right. Oh, poor Steve.
Steve?
Poor Steve.
You don't have to. Todd and I broke up.
Mm.
Well, that's a crying shame.
Is it, Steve?
What happened?
Is it? Uh-huh. Yeah. Pure joy.
Oh, he even talks about his basketball. I mean, he's obsessed. The only song he knows is Sweet Georgia Brown.
Ah.
I realize a strong mind is more important than a tall body.
I get it, Steve.
Well, leave the door wide open for yours truly, being 98% brain and 2% brawn.
Steve.
Steve.
Get it, Steve.
My love, we're gonna be so happy together. Wanna go pick out our china patterns? Look, it's true I want a guy with something upstairs, but I also want a well-built staircase.
Lord.
No problem. I'll just begin a training schedule. Why, a few seconds on a muscle master, and you'll be drooling over my deltoid.
Oh. I just want to point this out too. You know, this is starting to see where Laura is deeper than she even has herself, right? She got this pretty boy, but she bored with him already. But he's gone. He's out of here. You know what I'm saying? And that makes room for Steve. Come on, Steve.
Laura, myself, can you carry me home?
Steve. Oh gosh. Oh, poor Steve. Poor Steve. Poor Steve. Laura gotta carry him. Oh gosh. Oh, they're so adorable, man. Come on, man. Jeez. Did not have to call, but she knew that Steve was in agony. Like I said, it kind of, in the moment, I don't think she was really getting it, but when she kind of probably sat down with it a little bit, and the fact that it didn't, work out. And this was something I want to point out that people don't really get. Don't think for 1 second that Steve's love for her does not affect her relationships. Does not affect the relationship with Todd. When she's spending all this time with this intelligent, bright, sweet guy, and then she dates somebody that's maybe not all of that, it becomes more evident, right? So this, Todd got the good looks, got the charm, but that's all he has, And then the other thing I'm going to point out is with Steve, like what is so beautiful to me about this is, and commendable to Steve, is if you see, we talked about Steve has a strong belief. It's not based on circumstance. It's not based on evidence, right? It's an inner belief and an inner strength. Well, that belief has had to have come from him imagining. So Steve has already imagined him and Laura, spending their lives together, spending their futures together. He has already clearly imagined that. You know what I'm saying? He has out, gifts that he wants to gift her with on their wedding night. He has all these different things. Steve has already thought this through, and his imagination has brought him to the belief. And I just want to point on that for a second with imagination. How many of us imagine anymore? This can be applied to your regular life. This can be applied to in relationships. Sometimes we just accept relationships for what it is. We don't have a vision for the future. We don't have a vision of what we want out of our spouse. Or maybe it's a mother-daughter relationship, a father-son relationship. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's a coworker, or whatever. Maybe it's a business you want to start, whatever it is. Why don't we imagine anymore? And why do we think that it's bad that Steve has taken the time out to think enough about this girl to imagine their future together? Why is that wrong? And, and why have we stopped doing that? Why have we stopped imagining and having an image and a vision and a dream? That's what this is with Steve. It's like Steve is just, he has no evidence but his own heart pertaining to Laura. You know what I'm saying? That's all he has, and we like that. I'm just saying, so yeah, man, love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep